Welcome back, my dear ethical hackers. In this video, we are going to see how we can set up the Kali virtual machine. All right, let's go inside our downloads folder once again. And here you will see that we have got Kali file. And if you try to double click it, it will ask you for an app that opens it. We need an app that can open 7Z files. This is a compressed format and we need to use some uncompressed tools. So what we'll do is we'll go to Google and we will download VMware. This tool will allow you to uncompress the compressed images. Let's go to VMware, download. We'll select the very first one here. And there we select VMware English 64-bit. That's it. All right, there you can see VMware is being installed as we speak. Now, let's go to the install folder, the downloads folder, double click on VMware, install. You do not have to do this if you already have VMware or a tool that can extract this one. If you do not have, this is mandatory for you to do. Let's click on OK and done. Now you can see that our compressed files are now extractable by VMware. So what we'll do is we'll go to Kali Linux, right click, select this option, extract to Kali Linux, so and so. Let us click on this. And this extraction process may take a while. And there, guys, you can see that our Kali Linux folder has been completely extracted. And here we have all the files that we need. All right, let's continue. So what we'll do now is we will go to VMware Workstation and we will start configuring for Kali Linux. We'll double click on VMware Workstation. The icon is there on your desktop. And there you can see that in my case, I already have VMware configured for all the 3 operating systems earlier, but we will begin from scratch. I will remove these from the library and I will show you completely from scratch. Okay, I removed all the 3 operating systems. Now your screen and my screen are pretty much the same. You can see that I'm using the non-commercial license. This is purely for educational purposes and we are using it for educational purposes. All right, so let us go ahead and click on open a virtual machine. Let us click here. Go to your downloads folder. Go to your Kali Linux that you just extracted. Double click, and there is only one file that is clickable in this folder. Let's click on this file and let's click on open. And there you will see that we have got Kali Linux appearing on the screen. Now, before you can start it, you can start it by clicking on the Play Virtual Machine button. But before you can start it, we need to configure it. Let's go ahead and configuring it and maximize this and click on Edit Virtual Machine Settings. Let us click here. And now you will see that the memory being used by Kali Linux is a mere 2 GB, assuming that you have got a 16 GB memory base in your base machine. Let us allocate 4 GB, at least 4 GB here, and that's it. 4 GB will make it go faster. The second thing that you need to notice is we have got the network adapter NATing. Okay, we will add 2 more adapters. We'll add the bridging adapter and we will add the forced empty. Why are we doing this? Simply because these adapters are going to help you in making sure that you interconnect your operating systems. All right, so what I'll do is I'll click on add. Choose your network adapter. Click on finish. And you will see that we have got 2 NATed network adapters. No, I don't want 2. I want 1 as host only. And click on OK. So now we have, let us go to virtual machine settings. And now we have 1 NAT and 1 host only. and we want to add the third one. Let us click on add. Click on network adapter once again. Let us click on finish. And now this one, the third one, we will convert into a bridge. Make sure this is ticked and click on OK. Let's click on edit virtual machine settings for the final time. And now you will see that we have got 3 network adapters: the NATed, the hosting, and the bridged network adapter. We are ready with our Kali Linux virtual machine. Let us click on OK and let's take a tour of our Kali Linux machine. We'll click on play virtual machine over here. And now your Kali Linux will be launching for the first time. Press enter over here. Even if you don't press enter, it will continue in a couple of minutes. Here we are, Kali Linux has started up. It's asking me for the username and password. The username is Kali, K-A-L-I, and the password is also Kali, K-A-L-I, both in small letters. Let's click on login. And there you see, my dear friends, our Kali Linux operating system has started. Now this is the operating system that is the favorite of penetration testers and cybersecurity professionals like us. There are literally hundreds of pre-installed tools in Kali Linux, and we will be using some of these tools for our ethical hacking purposes in the future. That's all for this video. In this video, we saw how we can install Kali Linux, and now we are ready to go to the next video. Let us just click on this enter full screen mode, and here you will see that my Kali Linux is in the full screen mode. We just need to click on this icon here and we'll select shutdown. That's all. I'll see you in the next video.